Most visitors to Bali cling to the coast, and that's not a bad place to be, but there is another side to paradise, and it's up here in the highlands. This misty mountain hideaway is Munduk, and being away from all the crowds and the action, it is literally a breath of fresh air. Munduk sits in the hills of northern Bali, around a 2-hour drive from the capital, Denpasar. It's quieter, cooler, and a much slower-paced slice of Balinese life. It remains a relatively undiscovered hideaway and offers tourists an escape to nature, as well as many cultural experiences. So this is a really beautiful temple we're about to get to.
Yeah, so we call it Gubuk temple. Gubuk means in our traditional Balinese word, the meeting point. So this temple is actually representative of the temple around this area.
Temblingen Lake is at the heart of Munduk and is one of 3 lakes formed inside an ancient caldera. The lake has strong spiritual significance to the Balinese and is home to many temples. How old is this temple that we're in right now?
In my estimation, there must be over than 1,500 years history in this site.
This temple here is over 1,000 years old?
Yes.
And the pillars that we see now, what do they represent?
The Hindus, we always worship to the peak of the mountain. So here we have 3 representative of the mountain around this area, like the tallest one, and the medium, and the smaller one.
As an important spiritual and cultural site, it's also protected from development.
In this area, there is a very strict rule that we're not allowed to use any motor.
No motors?
Yeah. We're only using traditional dugout canoes.
Only traditional ways. This is awesome. Thank you. Yeah. So which way do you want me to stand over?
You want to stand upstairs, yeah.
Over that way?
Okay, yeah.
Canoe tours of Lake Temblingen run every day. Here we go. And if you're staying nearby, they'll book it for you.
In our culture, we believe this lake is a very sacred area, and nobody allowed to make a permanent residential because we preserve the spiritual area of Temblingen Lake.
The ancient village of Munduk and its lake hold many centuries of history.
The lake actually already protected by the rule, the ancient rule from the king and from our kingdom area. And also the good thing, this is part of the national park, so the government also preserved this area. This is like the most sustained lake ever.
The most sustained lake?
If you come back 100 years later, the condition of the lake is stay like this. Right. Yeah.
Hidden in the jungle a few minutes from the lake is Elevate Bali by Hanging Gardens, a resort that is guaranteed to take your breath away from the moment you enter its doors. True to its name, you're elevated up above the misty mountains, looking down on the surrounding countryside. These are some healthy looking koi right here, and I'm not sure they need the extra feed, but you know, when you're here, enjoy yourself. You're here to splurge out, and I think the fish are too. So apparently what you gotta do is stick your hand in there with all the koi, and I'm not keen on doing this, but it's an experience and you do what you gotta do. So I'm gonna stick a little bit of feed in my hand, just do it. Gotta stick it in there. Oh, no. You got all the koi fish getting their food. Yuck. I've done it. I don't need to do it again. It was cool. I'm gonna enjoy the view. Cheers. This Balinese masterpiece was the work of over 700 local craftsmen using traditional materials. The resort's 26 private villas and suites combine contemporary and Balinese decor to offer some of the most luxurious accommodation you'll find anywhere on the island. Just being here feels like your own private sanctuary, and that is exactly the idea. Every villa has been built with privacy as the #1 consideration.